Are you somebody who sits around and thinks about how a room could look different? Do you look at clothing and think that, boy, if I could design that outfit to look a lot better than what it does? Then you might be somebody who might be interested in art design as a career. And there's so many different ways that you can use design as different types of professions. And if you've thought to yourself, well, I'm not much of a fashion person, that's okay. There's other avenues you can take as well. Interior design is exactly that. People will hire you to come in and they'll say, you know, I've got this room, I just don't know what I want to do with it. And they'll say, I need you to design the room for me. I want this to be my bedroom and I want it to be bright, but I'm not sure what to do. And so they'll hire somebody creative who can actually come in, use the right color schemes, use the lighting in a certain way, and actually make the room look better. A lot of businesses do this for their offices. They'll bring in a designer to get a certain feel for whatever their business is. And that, especially in the lobby area, they'll bring you in and they'll say, we want people to walk in and feel this, feel excitement when they walk in. And they'll hire a designer to actually do that. You could also obviously go with the fashion route with clothing. I have a former student of mine who works for Abercrombie and Fitch. What does he do? He actually sits down and he analyzes the clothing that are being created by the company. And he analyzes what clothing are we really going for. This pair of pants, for instance, who's going to buy this? What age group are we really gearing this for? And he's kind of an analyst when it comes to that. So, and what did he major in? He majored in design. So again, that's another avenue you can take. He's a very creative person. That brings us to advertising. So when you're sitting there and you've got this product and you're trying to figure out exactly who is it geared towards, that leads you right down the road to advertising. And so firms will hire you, corporations will hire you and say, well, here's our product. We think it's this demographic, this age group. What type of ads do you think we should come up with? And again, they need somebody creative to do that. Or it could just simply be a sign for a business. What are you saying when you see that sign, that advertisement? What is it saying to the customers that are out there? And again, it takes creativity to do this and design. Computer-based design is obviously evolving. In other words, all of your designs, it could be ads, it could be different ways that you're promoting something, are coming from the computer itself. I have another former student. I've been teaching for 21 years. I have lots of former students. I have another former student who actually works in New York City, and one of the things he's really good at is computer design, computer graphics. So if you have done this in the past with your computer, or if you've created things on the computer yourself, this is something that definitely could be an avenue you could pursue. And notice I just said he works in New York City. So he's working in the big city doing computer design for a variety of different companies. So he's pretty successful at it too. And again, does it surprise me? No, he was very creative as a student. So it makes total sense to me. So when I say creativity, that's a must. I would not be very good in this field because the creativity part I have a problem with. I'd be the person that would hire you if this is your type of thing, because I have a little bit of a block when it comes to some of this. But if you are somebody who can create and you can actually think things up from scratch, this is a type of profession that could really benefit you. Now, what does it mean? It means going to school probably for a 4-year degree. The degree is going to be in art and design. And what they're going to do in that is teach you the different computer programs. They're going to teach you how to do layouts. And then by the time you get out of college, a place that is bigger, a big corporation like the one student I have that works for Abercrombie and Fitch, they might even hire you as an intern at first to kind of teach you the ropes and then bring you along and bring you into the corporation. So a lot of times you're going to need a 4-year degree to get your foot in the door if you want to be a designer. So designers are specialists. That means I'm hiring you because I know you're good. And that does require a 4-year bachelor's degree in art and design. But if you're creative and this is sounding like stuff that you like to do, I have students who sit and doodle, and they'll doodle different dresses that they would like to do. And they have colored pencils and start filling it in. If you're somebody like that, this is a career you should definitely look into. We'll see you next time.